Hello, welcome to Gravel Bike Pirate. I just got a rad power bike a couple weeks ago, probably about a month ago, and it was actually bought for my wife, but I've been riding it a lot because it's just fun and you can carry a lot of stuff on it. It is the rad Wagon right there. I wanted to get something that would allow me to carry a little bit more stuff on it, and I ordered the front basket for it. So I'm going to put the front basket on it today. Here we go. There's the box. There's the knife. The box seems small. I was thinking this was going to be a little bit bigger, but I'm just going to put it on there, and it might actually surprise me how big this thing actually is. It's wrapped very nicely, as you can see. It's got a lot of protection, so I'm going to get this thing taken apart and show you what it's all about. So here's the bike, and here's the basket, and it should be pretty firmly secured there on these big, huge bolts on the head tube. I think it's going to work out pretty good. It's deep, and it's got this wooden panel on the bottom of it. Should be able to carry quite a bit of cargo in it. Mainly groceries is kind of what I'm thinking. But if you compare it to this is the pizza rack. It's actually pretty close, if not a little bigger. I think it just, with the size of this bike being so big, I think it just makes it look small, but it's actually quite large. It's wider than the pizza rack on the base even. It's not quite as deep as the pizza rack, but if you take into account the top of it here, and how much volume you get with the sides being up like this, I think it's definitely comparable, if not a little bit bigger, and going to haul more stuff. Still have to kind of find a basket situation for the back here, something that's easily detachable, but I think this thing is shaping up pretty nice for carrying cargo, and got the trailer situation figured out there, I think, so I can pull the burley. So I mean, I can carry tons and tons of stuff on this thing if I want to. So I'm just gonna follow the directions and get this thing put on. Got some pretty easy to follow, straightforward instructions here with it. Take out the bolts and remount the headlight underneath the basket, because it's in the way now. Looks like we gotta mess with the brakes for some reason. I don't know if I'm gonna have to do that or not, but we'll see. First thing I'm gonna do here is tilt the light up so that I can get in here to this bolt. Then you gotta take off the headlight. It just pops right out here. And when you take that bolt off, it loosens everything up here. The fender came off, but the deflapilator is still connected right here. So I was thinking when that came off that this would also come off, but it must be threaded in there a different way. There, got the front fender resecured and straightened up. Okay, now, the way that the headlight is on the mount here, I am gonna have to take this and flip it around to make it work, because you're not going to want it to be sitting back like this. You're going to want it to be forward, kind of sticking out from underneath the basket. So I'm going to turn this around, even though it doesn't look like the same headlight bracket situation as is on the diagram, but I think it should still work. There, now I'm going to fasten the headlight underneath the basket, just like that. Now these 4 bolts have to come out, and I'm going to attach the extender for the headlight cable, which is pretty awesome that they included that, and they really thought this through. Big guns. And there it is, all ready to go. The headlight is flipped up because down it was actually running into the front wheel. You can see there, it actually looks really cool. I have to get under here and take care of the slack for the headlight cable, but that seems pretty straightforward. There's a notch underneath to fix it too. The cables seem to be sitting pretty good. I don't know, I'm gonna kind of make sure that that's okay, the way they're kind of pushed back like that, but it seems to be the way that it's intended to be. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. It's nice because the wood from the basket matches the wood on the back of the bike, so it's a pretty slick looking package. It's a black rack. I know they have some orange racks, but I didn't see any. But I kind of like to put a little bit more black on this bike the way it is. All the accessories are black and stuff, so it looks pretty good, except for my bags, which I kind of like the green on there too. But yeah, I think that's going to be really handy for like running to the grocery store and picking up some milk or picking up some like random groceries, and you can put a bungee net over the top of it or some bungees, and I think it's going to hold a lot of stuff in there. And the thing that's nice about it is it's basically mounted directly to the frame, so when you turn your bars, the bag or the basket stays straight, so it's not going to cause your front end to flop around on you if you got a lot of weight in there. So yeah, I'll get out on the road and give it a test. All right, first ride with the rack. Taking the long way to the grocery store. You can see that it kind of blocks your view of the front tire, and when you turn, that takes a little getting used to, but you can still see the tire there in front of the headlight. Another thing too with this is that the headlight used to be mounted directly to the fork, and now it is mounted to the basket itself, so it's not going to turn with your handlebars. So I don't really think that's going to be that big of a deal, but just kind of something to take note of. Ice cream run almost complete, almost home. It's really nice having the basket be fastened directly to the frame, because coming up the hill I didn't have to worry about at slow speeds when I was balancing, having a harder time with the weight on the front of the bike. All in all, I gotta say I just love this bike because it's so nice to not have to start the car up, not have to use gas, just run down to the store and pick a bunch of stuff up. I mean, I'm not gonna run and do like shopping for the week. It's just like the little stuff that you need every once in a while. It's nice to just run down and not have to get in the car. So it's the next morning. I'm out picking up some bananas. And that's the end of the review and installation of the basket. It's working great. If there's anything you like here, give me a subscribe. I had an incident a couple days ago where one of my videos was stolen and actually used as advertisement for fake Oakleys. I don't endorse that, so I don't know if I have a copyright claim on that or not, but I'm gonna figure that out. But thanks for all the watches that I've gotten on those Oakley videos. I'm up over 40K on those, and it's getting me a lot closer to my goal of monetizing the channel, which would be phenomenal. Please spread this around, let people know, you know, if you like my content, to give me a like and hit the notification bell so you can see when I post new videos. And we'll see you later. Thanks for watching.